Sum of two numbers dynamically in UiPath Forms using advanced logic. Hi friends, this is Manish Pandey. Welcome back to my UiPath Forms tutorial series. In this video, we will learn how to dynamically calculate the sum of two numbers using advanced logic. This feature allows us to create interactive forms that process data instantly without needing external workflows. So, let's get started. So here you can see we already have this form created. Let me show you the demo first and then I will show you how to design this form and then calculate the two numbers. Let me go to main and quickly run this. Here you can see we have number one, number two and total. These three components we have. Once I will type here some value, let's say 1, 0. In the number 2 I will enter 1, 5. Once you will enter the value here, you will see the calculated value. I will show you how to do this one. Let's close this. Let's design the form. Let's create a new form here. Type here sum of two numbers. So first we'll take here label header, and from the label size we will select header medium and then type here. Let's take another label header and this will be label. Type here. Let's save it. Now we need three fields here, basically three components. One for number one, second for number two, and third for total amount, the total value. So we'll be using number component. Type here number one. Let's change the label position to left aligned this way. Change the label width to 10%. Go to field key. Make sure to put that any valid property name. It should be like number one or num1, something like that. So I'm going with this number one. Save. Let's take another one. This is for number two. Field key number two. Change the position left. This should be 10%. Save it. And this one is for total. Change it to 10%. Now we will take two buttons, one to close the form and second to reset the form. It means so that we can, once we'll click on reset, the number will be reset. So if we'll take another button here, so it will show below the another button. But I want to take this side by side. So I can take here column or table. Let's take here column, set the width to 3, 3, save it. Let's take this submit button here and take another button here and change the name for this button to reset. Change the action to reset. Change the theme to warning and save. Go to submit. Go to property. Change the label to close the form and now save it. If you want to change, adjust the width of this, you can do it. You can do it like this will be small, this will be medium, like this way. Okay, here I want to put uh, the placeholder here. Let's say click on that and I want to say in the placeholder please enter value. Copy this, save Go to second number, please enter value. Okay, in the total, so I want the calculated value, but I don't want user to enter any value here, so I will make it read only. So I can click on disable checkbox, and this is disabled now. So we have designed the form. Now it's time to configure the advanced logic. It means write the expression or write some logic to get the calculated value here. So to show the number here in the total, we need to click on this total, click on edit. Let's add this and click on logic. Now you can see there is advanced logic. Here we can add our logic. So click on add logic. Let's put the name of logic is sum of two numbers. Okay. In the trigger, we will select JavaScript. You can see there are four: simple, JavaScript, JSON logic, and event. I will go with the JavaScript. I will show you what we need to enter in this text area, but let's add one action here. So based on the trigger, some action will be performed here. Action name is sum. Select the type as a value. Now, what action I want this form to do. So I will say data dot data is basically an object which stores the value of these fields, of any fields basically from the forms field. Let's say for number one, whatever value will enter in the number one field, that will be stored in the data object. Same way for number two, we'll have stored in the data. You can see row, data, component, these variables we can use it here. So I will use data object here and then access data object dot number one and then plus again data object dot number two. Okay, semicolon. Now this way we can plus the two numbers. Now I want to pass it to the form. I want to return this value. You can see return the value. So I will store this to one variable, and this can be total or this can be result or output. And then here I will pass return total semicolon. If you will not enter the semicolon, you can see the error missing semicolon, right? So let's enter this. Now once we have the value here, we will send this value to the form here. So for that, in the trigger we can write return result. So this way we can return this result. You can see. So whatever value we'll have in our output, that will be visible in this total field here. And now first save the action, save the logic, and then save this. Now let's go to the main workflow so that we can configure the workflow to show this form. Go to main. From the show form, select sum of two numbers. Now no need to do anything in the arguments. Now let's run this. I think we need to adjust the form height and width. From the show form activity or from the form property. Let's enter here the value 10, enter here 5, And now you can see here we have the output 15. Let's change that to 50 and you can see 60. Let's change 100. So once you'll change the value here, it will calculate and show you the sum of the two numbers here. If you click on reset, it will reset these. If you click on close, it will close the form. Now you can also change that form theme. Now there is an assignment for you. So here I have shown you how to calculate two numbers using the advanced logic. Now you need to design this form and then you have to do the subtraction, and same for multiplication and division. If you have any questions while doing this one, let me know in the comments. I hope this video helped you understand how to use advanced logic in UiPath Forms and perform calculation dynamically. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more UiPath tutorials. Don't forget to share your thoughts and questions in the comments. Keep learning and keep automating. See you in the next video.